Hello, I'm Brian from UmaTactics. Sorry, this video isn't about Uma Musume skills on data analysis. So if that's not your thing, feel free to get back to your training. To be honest, it actually took some courage for me to answer this question. Please feel free to just listen to this in the background while you work. Anyway, let's get to the main topic. I'm going to answer a question from viewers about myself. Question: is Brian active in the Japanese competitive scene? Oh, that's tough one to answer. I have won 34 out of 47 matches in Japan. That's a win rate of about 72%. Additionally, I achieved a top 96 finish twice in the PvP event, League of Heroes. However, I don't know if that necessarily implies a skilled trainer. There are some unbelievable trainers in Japan too. Take for instance trainers who have entered Sakura Chiyo no O in All Champions meeting, or those who have achieved over 40 victories in Champions meetings. I consider them to be masters of strategy. I'm likely nothing more than an ordinary PvP trainer. However, I do have one unique strength. The fact that I have actually experienced defeat time and time again. Let me share a brief story from the past. I first encountered Uma Musume exactly 5 years ago. Since I had always enjoyed horse racing games, I decided to give it a try. The first one I chose was Symbol Rudolph. I'll never forget the excitement I felt when that unique skill activated. I became completely engrossed in trying to clear the URA scenario. And so the Tours Cup Japan's first tournament featuring head-to-head champions meeting began. However, I didn't participate. It's unthinkable now. I decided to give the second Gemini Cup a try with Symbol Rudolph after hearing that card could be earned as a reward. That was a turning point for me. I stopped wanting to win just with Symbol Rudolph. I started want to win with every champions meeting. It was the first time in my life I ever spent money on a social game. I apologize, I've digressed. My takeaway from those 5 years was that simply raising the team isn't enough to win. I'm talking about things like tactics, skills, training methods, and schedule management. So let's take training as an example. While some trainers are successfully raising Unity Cup UF or UZ rank girl, I don't even reach the UZ rank. I probably thought they only manage it because they are using powerful cards. I don't have them, so I can't build a deck like that. Of course, that's likely a major factor. I believe that is a fact. However, there is something I failed to notice in the past. That was knowledge and experience. I fully realized powerful girl is the result of consistently rigorous training. If you don't reset when necessary, you end up wasting time and stamina on girl that will never reach its full potential. Try imitating the training methods of strong players. It doesn't have to be me. While it's true that Uma Musume improves a lot of RNG, it's also a game where the right tactics can turn a likely defeat into a victory. I'm rambling a bit, but the bottom line is that winning comes down to knowing the right information. It doesn't have to be my information. It could be from a channel I personally love, Lightbulb. His videos explain a lot of information concisely. He uses data to show exactly why certain skills are unnecessary. Unfortunately, I can only follow along via the subtitles. but I think it is a very easy to understand video. So, thank you. I think it's about time to wrap things up. Are you all enjoying Uma Musume? You are free to make whatever choice you like. Taking on the champions meeting of becoming an Oshi is a wonderful endeavor. Precisely because I didn't make that choice myself. I truly respect trainers who do. What I want to do is help you avoid experiencing that bitter, hollow feeling of defeat, a feeling I once suffered because of my own ignorance, so that you as global trainers never have to go through it. So that is my ego, and the sole reason I created this channel. Finally, the one thing I want to convey to everyone most of all is that I love Uma Musume.